everybody. I'm Kim Davis with Assembly. So happy to be here today with Barbara Falanga of Lenovo. Would love to start out, first of all, just by hearing a little bit about what your role is at Lenovo and what you're really excited about right now.
Thank you so much, Kim. It's really a pleasure being here. At Lenovo, I'm leading media and digital strategy across EMEA, meaning that I'm leading and overseeing planning, strategy, in-housing, partnership, innovation, all across more than 20 markets. I think that what excites me most is scale and complexity, trying to balance the worldwide alignment with the local relevance. And you know, EMEA is really diverse, and we can use this diversity to try to shape and test new models, innovate more, and also rethink how media is connected to both performance and long-term brand value.
Yeah, I love that. So I know you've spent the last 4 years, it sounds like, really working towards that in-housing model for EMEA.
Oh, yes.
Would love to hear a little bit more about what sparked that shift for Lenovo, and what's been the biggest learnings and opportunities you found throughout the progress there.
Yeah, well, the shift has been driven by the needs for agility, and cost efficiency, and have better control over data and strategy directions. We have invested internally to try to capitalize internally on our value to be able to be closer with our audiences, and also even faster in the activation. I think that the learning here is that in-housing is not just a structural change, is more a cultural transformation.
Totally.
Which requires also a rethinking how teams collaborate, talent is developed, and also the way the campaigns themselves are created to reach and measure performance, but also brand value and awareness. I think this is the biggest learning, but also the biggest challenge. But the payoff is really huge, because you have better alignment, safer and smarter way to use your data, and also more creative freedom.
Yeah, very cool. The digital media space is evolving at lightning speed right now. From AI tools, obviously, that's what we're hearing everywhere we go, to retail media and social commerce. What trends are you most focused on at Lenovo, and how are they reshaping your media strategy in EMEA?
Well, there are a lot of trends now, especially in the digital
We're seeing them
space.
everywhere here.
Yeah, a lot to learn still here. But we are focusing on three main trends, I would say. Retail media is one of them. We are thinking at retail media as a key pillar in our ecosystem, and it's not just an add-on in the planning. And then secondly, we are focusing on AI optimization and planning, leveraging and using some AI tools to improve the way we forecasting or do creative testing or content creation itself. And lastly, I would say cultural platforms like TikTok, Twitch, Reddit, just to name some of them, shifted completely the meaning of engagement. So we are more thinking in terms of communities rather than just media placement.
Getting involved in the conversation.
Exactly that. And I think all of these trends are pushing us to be more creatively, natively, and also trying to be much early in the planning cycle, which is always a challenge.
Smart. It is easier said than done, for sure. How do you and your team approach translating the insights you're getting from some of those conversations into meaningful campaign optimizations?
Well, we are using this data because we want to be more data-driven, more data performance metrics, and data-driven is not just using a dashboard, let's say.
For sure.
And we are considering it like a sort of creation of feedback loops between creativity, media, and strategy. And we need to make sure that these feedbacks are really short.
Yes. So you can actually make good impact quickly.
Exactly
Yes.
that. So also internally, we are leveraging more and more talent to be able to read these learnings quicker and try to activate as well. And it's not just about data and performance. We are also integrating real-time brand health, audience analysis, and customer data services coming from the services, because all of that can drive our direction. And yeah, I think altogether it's a really smart way to connect the dots and to be able to have an end goal which is coming from the inside to the action, not just report what happened.
Yeah, I think too, like, so going a little bit beyond the data of it, looking into what the meaningful modern brand creativity looks like today for you guys. Mm-hmm. Are there any recent Lenovo campaigns or initiatives that you're particularly proud of?
Well, yeah, for me, modern creativity is resonance more than reach, especially in today's landscape where brands cannot just be visible, they need to be relevant for the audience, and they should create something really, really valuable for them. And I think also the audiences change a bit because they are more discerning than ever. Yep. They don't want just visibility, they want authenticity, they want innovation, experiences which are aligned with their value and lifestyle. So there are a lot of campaigns from Lenovo I'm really proud of. For example, the drone show in Dubai.
Yes.
We literally projected our innovation and technology in the sky using these drones.
The drones, yeah, it was
display.
so cool.
Yeah, exactly, in the sky of Dubai. And it was not just spectacular, it was really a bold metaphor of our forward-thinking design. And we had huge attention, not just on site, but also on social and digital channels. And then, yeah, of course, London Eye domination, because I think it was a unique blend between marketing experience and digital amplification. I mean, what made it really, really meaningful was the customer participation. They were not just spectators, they were content creators.
Yep.
And they contributed in what was displayed.
I think too, also, brings so much authenticity to it, right? When you get them involved.
Exactly,
yes.
exactly. And it was really, really amazing because we connect tech, brand experience, and customer amplification. So it was really, really,
yeah, I love that. One of the biggest shifts we're seeing is how brands use media to build not just awareness, but community and cultural relevance, I think, just like we've been talking about. How do you see that playing into Lenovo's approach to media strategy when you look across your diverse markets? Like you said, you have 20 markets you oversee, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's a focus for us. As said, we are using media not just a distribution channel, but as a conversation platform. Platform where we can create and improve the sentiment of belonging with our audiences. And in EMEA this means that we need to adapt the message with the local needs and using the local partners, so it's even complex. And it also means that we need to be visible and create value where the audience is.
Yep.
Different audiences like gaming, education, enterprise. I mean, a lot of audiences, and we need to create value together with them in the space that they were.
I love that. We're here at Cannes Lion, obviously. It's a celebration of the intersection of creativity, technology, and culture, which makes so much sense for Lenovo to have such a space here for the conversation. What are you hoping to take away from the festival this year?
Oh, well, I'm looking to be inspired by bold ideas, especially where tech can be connected with storytelling approach.
Yep.
But I want also to take back some operational ideas, activation ideas, meaning that it's important for me change the way the teams are working together to get some campaigns live that are not just award worthy but also business worthy.
Yep.
And I think this is really the point for us and for the evolving the media landscape. And of course, human connection. I'd like to share experiences, challenges, and learning from my peers across the industry.
I love that, and it's been so great being here with you again. The human connection is so important. We work together every day, but we see each other very few times a year. So thank you again for sharing your time with us here at Assembly in Stagwell today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you.
Of course.